You know, it's one of the best feelings when you're trying to do something and everything just keeps on going wrong. It's just a really nice feeling. But anyway, hello everyone, my name is Lua, and I don't know what's going on, but UFOs are being spotted everywhere. It seems like every single day a brand new unidentified object is just being found, and this has gone some people just to go absolutely full tinfoil hat mode, coming up with the most wild conspiracy theories of all time. We're at the point where people are making up fake towns, and everyone on the alien subreddit is just going absolutely insane, proving that they are absolutely right with all these objects being found, that aliens had visited Earth with their brand new warp drive powers, and now they're going to come and visit us or something like that. And one of my favorite conspiracy theories that are going around is saying that the aliens who made the pyramids are going to come back around and like check up on us and see what's going on, which is just, I just love stuff like this. But I think before we go to the deep end and talk about all those weird things, we should go to the beginning where this story started. This whole weird UFO arc ended up starting a couple of days ago when the Chinese spy balloon ended up being found. This is probably a story that you heard of, but a balloon was found and then the US ended up popping the balloon. Probably this has to be one of the most expensive balloon pops in history. But ever since that happened, it caused some weird live event to happen where everywhere else around the world, weird UFOs has been spotted everywhere. Some in Canada, some going around Alaska, and this has just led to people to come up with the most weirdest conspiracy theories of all time. We're at the point where some subreddit is even just straight up making complete fan fiction, coming up with a completely fake town known as Town, which is somewhere in Alaska where the UFO debris ended up landing. They're saying that like scientists are discovering it, straight up acting like they found like the Stan meteor or something, which, let's just say this UFO really is alien. They must think humans must be one of the most dumbest species of all time, because the first time you see any contact, the first time you see any object get shot down, what's the first thing that people do? They go on Reddit and just straight up makes fan fiction, making up fake towns that come out of nowhere and making their like weird lore encyclopedia. And I think the funny thing about this is that usually when stuff like this are made, you have two groups of people. You have people who completely like, no, this is like fake and not real. And then you have one side of people who like believe this with all of their heart. They're 100% positive that this is what happening, and like no proof or no nothing you can show them will ever deter them from their opinion. Kind of reminds me of the whole TikTok giant situation, how some dude just takes a picture of a tower that's been there for a while and just says it's a giant. And then there's tons of people in the comment section who just 100% goes in on it. It doesn't matter how much times you show them that it's just some tower, they wouldn't believe you. And they're going to say that you're one person who's onto it. You're someone inside of the group. Insert any hidden society from any game or movie. You're a part of them and you're trying to hold back people from awakening their, like, I don't know, transcended powers or unlocking their stand or something. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't really think these are aliens. I don't think aliens are coming to visit us, because if there's a species out there in the solar system or in the universe or whatever who's technologically advanced enough to like travel through space, they can go to their planet all the way to our planet and make contact from us. I don't think any of our like puny technology will be able to like take it out, because they're clearly on like a completely different other level. They're like on world level 500 or something, while we're still on like world level 1. We can only send people to the moon while they can completely leave their solar system and do ours. Even if you give them like all the debuffs, saying that like what if they're like super close to us or something, that still doesn't matter, because they're still doing better than us right now. I don't think one of our like little Keyblade missiles will even damage it. I'm pretty sure you'll just fire it and it's just going to be like entering an immune phase where it's just going to stand there and be unfazed. So I probably don't think it's going to be aliens, but I think it's weird that every time when aliens come up, like when weird UFOs are found, and you got people, let's be honest, mostly people on Reddit or 4chan talking about like these alien situations, it's always weird that most people go to the mindset that like you can actually communicate with them, because I feel like people tend to forget that if something like that does happen, you have literally no clue what it's going to be. Like you have some people thinking like we're going to find some Mass Effect person or like a Destiny Cabal or Fallen enemy, and they're going to be able to like perfectly speak English, but there's a chance where it could just be like a literal blob of like literally nothingness who like speaks in like burps or something. And another thing that I absolutely love is now the weasel theory is completely coming back. There are so much people who are now converted, believing into the ginormous weasel conspiracy theory that he has sent us to the bad ending of the universe, and this is why this is happening, and this is like the enemy of the weasels. If you can clearly tell, this is what I spend most of my time doing. I've just basically been scouring Reddit and just seeing people come up with the most strangest things of all time, trying to just justify dislocation. I know there are some people who have been like on this game for a while, on the alien conspiracy theory game, and they're using all these objects, guaranteeing they're passing. This 100% saying that we're right, and everyone else who doesn't believe me are just small brain individuals who are not as enlightened as me. The whole alien group of people is just extremely weird, and I think it's interesting that they're like one group that never goes away no matter how much time goes, because most conspiracy theory groups will usually fizzle out because because most people don't really think they're entertaining or just like think they're dumb or something. But something like the alien group, they will always be there. I don't think there's ever going to be a time where they will ever go away. But who knows? Anyway, this is just something that I wanted to talk about. My name is Will. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, do you thing. How's every Twitter, lose your stars, don't forget to follow it. You have a good day or night. See you.